show for today. We're talking to Mr. Lonnie Graves, the author of Aunt Millipus and Her Wheel. And of course, Mr. Graves has another book that will be published, or has been published and will be distributed within the next few days. And of course, Mr. Graves, let me welcome you back to the third segment. Let's pick up on this profile that you've given us, covering all of these years and all of these experiences, too, that I'm sure that so many people relate to, because I've been able to relate to a large number of things that you're saying. Let's pick up where you wish.
Well, I would like to bring one thing. In the 30s, we couldn't vote in the primaries in the Falls County up until in the 30s, and I was a young man, but when the law was passed, I got a notice from the county from somebody to ask to vote for the judge in our county, and on the day of that was some sort of a little bit of anxiety, I should say, because no black people voted in the county for not in that you can vote in the national election, but not in the county. And so when I went to the town that morning and to vote, there were several black people across the street from the school, where the white school where it was voting. And I said, "Have you all voted?" He said, "No, we not." I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, we just don't know." I said, "Well, I said, I know what the Constitution, the 13th and 14th Amendment said when I was in school. I know what and they said, I said, I repeated. I said, I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna tell them. If they ask me why I want to vote, I'm gonna tell them that. But I'm gonna repeat those amendments. And I went with that card that I had by myself. I walked over there, everybody standing over out there in the yard looking at me, and I walked over that schoolhouse, and I walked to that building, and told the guy, and I knew his name. I called. I said, I came to vote. He said, "You did?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, okay." He gave me a pencil and paper, and I voted. And I walked on back over there across the street where the street divided the blacks from the whites. And when I did that, they said, "What happened?" I said, "Nothing happened. I voted." And I'm the first person in that community that voted, and I was a youngster. And do you know, in the 60s, when the school integrated, and the school in Satin was integrated with a school in Chilton, and I was drafted by the school board, not elected. I was drafted by the school board to be one of the first black trustees in that area. I was the first one, and I was recommended by a white preacher, and I voted, and that was, and when I got on that, the first banquet we had, I was surprised. I was all dressed up and everything, and go into the banquet, and they had a table set up with a petition for all the black people to be at one table. And I'm a school trustee. I said, "Now why is this?" And at night when I got home, I called the superintendent and asked him. He said, "Well, the PTA did that." I said, "Well, I don't think it's, if it's going to be iterated, why would I have to be a school book?" And he said, "Well, I'll take care of it." And that never happened again.
Okay, very good.
But that was another experience that I had. But I assure you that there were some good white people and good black people were good friends where I lived. But it was white and black. That's what it was, and I'm just telling the truth.
Well, that is the truth. Go on, yeah, that's what we.
And so, but I was able to just